My name is Crystal with Salt City Tarot. Um, I'm doing your guys' reading from my friend's house because I'm watching their animals. And so I love this space. This is like such a good space to read cards. But I'm still getting used to like the energy's good here. It's just like different from my house, and I'm like used to reading at my own house, so like setting everything up. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with your reading. So for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, I am a Libra Rising. I hope you guys have had an awesome time so far. It's the 2nd of November, so like the cord and everything's out, so just bear with me on it. Hopefully everything works out well. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I have known a lot of Libras lately that have been going through a lot of shit, so if you're one of those Libras, just hang in there and let's go ahead and see what we've got in store for you for November. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, please show me. Okay. It just occurred to me like maybe I should have done like an all signs first, but it's whatever. All right, guys. Libras first. All right. We're going to do the, I love doing, I keep like thinking Morgan Greer, which is like this other deck, which is super weird. Now I kind of feel like I should use it. I'll do it for follow-ups. But I like doing the Celtic Cross reading just for like monthlies. I really do. Like I just resonate with it. I also super resonate with this deck, which is not the Morgan Greer. This is the Rider-Waite. This is the Morgan Greer. But, okay, so let's see what is going down at the bottom of the deck. Got the Sun. Good, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, so there is going to be some good shit going on, I feel. Okay? I do feel like there is going to be something. Let's just get into it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. I hope that you guys can see, because like this is as close as I can get it. Because I have this whole table here. So hopefully, here's the Sun card. And so that's at the bottom of the deck, which means that, and don't mind my hair, which means that like, and what I'm getting is that I feel like there's been some shit for some of you guys going on in the recent past. But I'm just gonna leave my hair out for now because it's just soft. There's been some stuff going on. This is a great card to have. So this is like your new energy going into November. So I do feel like whatever's been going on, and I just feel this energetically, like I was saying, like I don't know one Libra who hasn't been going through a lot of shit lately. If you haven't, go ahead and leave a message in the comments and let me know your Sun, Moon, and Rising, just so I can kind of get a feel for it. But there is going to be some, like I feel like the clouds like parting through, the sun coming through like the clouds essentially, sort of a thing. We do have oracle cards that I'm going to pull. So when I do, I will not be surprised if I don't get the like veil card or fog. I think it's veil, something like that. But I'll be surprised if we don't get that card for this reading, just because that's immediately what I saw. Not specifically that card, but okay. So let's go ahead and get into what's going on at the center of the reading. We do have the Chariot, so they'll be moving. Some of you guys, I feel like you are moving, and you know what's crazy? As I feel like some of you guys are like moving like actual state. And it's like kind of like I don't want to say it's abrupt, but for some of you guys it is abrupt. I don't feel like it is. Not everybody wants to do it. Like you might be asked to move from, like you might be living with somebody and like you might be asked to move. Like if you have a roommate or something. But at the same time, I do feel like there's a positive energy behind it with the Sun card, Kate, because the Sun is the overall energy for the reading, which is always a good thing. If it was like, we do have the Five of Pentacles here. If that was at the bottom of the reading, I'd be like, But it would also still make sense because I do feel like there's like some like Five of Pentacles energy surrounding it. However, you have a lot of really good cards coming in for November. So we have the Sun, okay? Sun's starting to come out. Things are starting to feel, I want to say like a little bit more normalized. In the month of November, ooh, my friends have these ice cubes they have their water here is not what I'm used to. And so it's just like, it kind of tastes like chlorine to me. And I put it in my drink, the ice cubes. I had to take them out. And it's just like, ugh, it just tastes like chlorine. So, and I just still drink it because I don't like wasting things. So it is what it is. But, so we have the Chariot here. So there's a moving on. It could also have to do with Cancerian energy as well. And then we do have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So we have 2 cards of movement right here at the heart of the reading. Some of you guys, I feel like, are going to be moving like cities, moving states, moving back closer to family for some of you guys. So let's go ahead and continue forth with the reading. And like I said, it could be a Cancer because we do have Cancer here. We do have Leo energy here with the Sun. If you're dealing with a Leo. So in the recent past, I'm going to pull a follow-up, but we do have the Ace of Swords. So there could have been like an offer or something coming in. This is also air energy because it's swords. There could have been like somebody who came in to offer something that could be beneficial to you. And essentially, how do I explain it? Like, it almost is like something was like going somewhere and then it just kind of like didn't plateau. Well, I guess like I didn't plateau, right? It's like something happened, you were offered something, and it just kind of didn't go anywhere, right? You're just kind of like this, like it did plateau in a way. So, but at the same time, I do feel like there's like a tomorrow chapter to that. And what I mean by that is that like I'm going to do a follow-up with Morgan Greer. But I feel like it's like you felt like you were left hanging in regards to like a job offer or some kind of an offer to, and it's not a pentacle, but I do feel like this is a job offer or something that like you were offered something that was like going to, you thought that you, like maybe even like some of you guys, for a small bit of you guys, like maybe at school or something, but it's like the wheels were starting to turn and then you thought that everything was going to be fine. And then it's just kind of like things just kind of like didn't go anywhere. They didn't go up or down. They just kind of chill in the middle. And like, there's not really any word about it yet. Or there's not really, you kind of are losing hope in it, essentially. But I do feel like you might hear from this, about that situation coming in the near future. Show me, please, clarify the Ace of Swords in the recent past for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising for Libra. Okay, so we do have the Empress. Okay. So this is you, Libra, also. So I feel like for some of you guys, like if you were offered like a job and then like you just didn't hear anything about it, I would call them and follow up because I do feel like the ball is in your court. And it is, we're offered something of new, something of like fertility even. For a small bit of you guys, like you may have become pregnant, but it's just like something about it just isn't, I'm not sure where to go with that. You may have become pregnant. I do see an offer coming in. I don't see that like it just kind of take that how it resonates. But this is your card, Empress. So yeah, I just feel like you don't really have a lot that you're looking forward to at this very moment. You're just kind of like going with it. But there are, I should just throw that away. It really just tastes like I'm drinking chlorine. But so here is the Sun. I do feel like there is a lot of really good energy coming in. Let's go ahead and continue forward with your reading. On your mind, we do have the King of Wands, which is a fire sign person. It could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Okay, I feel like these are so far away, and I'm sorry if that's the case. Let's do a follow-up card for the King of Wands, please, because this is what's on your mind. Like, you might actually like be thinking about someone else, like someone new, because I do feel like there may or may not have been somebody in the past, and like I said, it might be a Cancer, someone with Cancer in their chart. But please show me what's going down with this King of Wands. Like, you're thinking about, like, or somebody who just has, like, that fiery kind of energy. Please show me a follow-up for King of Wands. I also feel like there's like a moving on from it too. So you might be like leaving someone, or somebody might be leaving, parting ways with somebody with fire in their chart, okay? Or even with just like more of a fiery like persona, where they're just kind of like standing their ground about something as well. It did leave you a little bit feeling like you're left out in the cold. I feel like if this is a relationship, like it probably wasn't really going anywhere in the first place for a while, but now it's kind of like the last nail is like in the coffin for some of you guys, and you're like, I feel like for some of you guys, like you're forced to move forward, but I do feel like this movement of forwardness is definitely going to be something that is going to be beneficial to you. You might not feel like it right now. We've got the Sun, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wherever this is pushing you to, if you're going through this, is going to make you feel like you're left out in the cold, of course, right? You're still going to feel a bit of mourning over a situation. But I do want to let you know that like you are going into something better. It is going to take a little bit of time, I feel like, for you to see that and for things to start to kind of come to fruition in that way. But let's go ahead and let's do a follow-up card for the Five of Pentacles, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, please show me for November. So we have the Ace of Cups. So you're feeling left out in the cold, but then all of a sudden somebody comes and offers you their cup, hey? Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. And in fact, like, I don't know that this is really giving me, unless you're in it with like a fire sign person and you guys are like kind of like wiggling in with each other, then that could be. But I feel like for some of you guys too, like though this is not a pentacle, that it could be this kind of situation where you were offered something new and it just kind of felt like it wasn't really going anywhere. You feel left out in the cold and this offer finally comes through. Because I feel like it's more of like a halted energy than anything. Like I'm surprised that like, well, I guess like we wouldn't get like a world or something in reverse. But we don't need it because tarot will give you different cards. Doesn't matter. So, but this is going to overwhelm me with joy because you're like, some of you guys are like feeling like you don't really know what to do or where to go like with your life, really. Like I feel like this is like a big grand thing where some of you guys like aren't sure where you're going anymore with your life, right? It's kind of like things have just kind of like been dropped on their head and you're like, okay, like what am I doing now? Like I said, keep in mind the Sun card. And then in the pit of everything, and I do want to say, like, work on your heart chakra and also throat chakra in the month of November, because I am feeling a lot of, like, that kind of energy. Like, it just feels heavy in my heart and also with, like, the throat. Work on that. I always do that in the bath. It's wherever you guys feel comfortable. I'm Scorpio Sun. So like doing all of my meditation and everything like that in the bath. But if you, wherever you feel most at home and most safe, whether that's out, well, for some of you guys, it's too damn cold outside. Like I live in Salt Lake and it's cold as hell. But for those of you guys who can go outside where it's like warm and you want to do like an outside thing, or if you want to be in a bath, or if you want to just like be in your room, wherever you feel safest and most content, try working on it there. Because there are some things that you need to say that I feel like you haven't been able to communicate. And also, I feel like your heart is really heavy, has been in the month of October and will move into November feeling that way. The Sun is coming out, but if you work on those two chakras, you might actually feel that you're kind of like pushing through things and it's just against a wall a little bit. And with working on your throat chakra and your heart chakra, I feel like you'll be able to give yourself that extra push so that things just are it's a little bit less difficult in the moving forward process, okay? And, okay, so let's go ahead and, like I said with the King of Swords, you're feeling there was something to do with soulmates too, because whenever I get this card, and if the two little birds, like you probably can't see them at all with how far away this is, if those two little birds, stand out to me in a reading, then I definitely want to make sure that I let you guys know about it. But also very logical, very calm, very collected. You're keeping your shit together even though your shit might feel like it's falling apart on the inside, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Whether or not, I mean, maybe at home, like if you're alone, like you're taking your time to feel everything, but the outside world, like, might not know it as much, okay? You're just kind of taking time to be inside yourself. You're a lot more quiet, you're reserved, cool, calm, collected, but you are feeling the Five of Pentacles, definitely. Things are going to get better. Definitely have some good energy here. Please clarify the King of Swords for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please clarify the King of Swords. For November, Queen of Pentacles. So you're moving on up. Like, clarification for that is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. And she's even looking over at him like, don't, like, it reminds me, okay, so this is really random. I don't even know who sings this. I think it's like here. Is it In Excess? I'm gonna feel stupid because like I can't really ask. I could ask Alexa, but I wouldn't even know how to ask her. But maybe it's Peter Gabriel. It's so random. It's what I'm getting with this and what she's even saying to like this card is don't give up. You still have friends, you still have faith or something. There's a place, I believe there's a place where we belong, or where you belong. Such a random song. I think it's by Peter Gabriel. I have not heard it in so many years, but I just heard it, and her voice is very pretty, but I'm hearing like, don't give up. You know, you still have like friends or something. I don't know the exact lyrics, but I'm hearing, don't give up, you still have friends. Don't give up now. I believe there's a place where we belong. So she's gonna come in though, and I don't usually. I try not to. I try not to sing when I do my videos, but it's what it is. A lot of readers do. I'm meant to be a vessel for you guys to deliver your message, and might as well do it the right way. But she's coming in with this pentacle too, and she's like, hey, we're the Queen of Pentacles. Like, that's what's coming in for you. Like, you just hang in there. Something really good is coming in for you. But I do feel like there is an energy of whatever happened at the heart of this reading, where there was movement, forward movement. It feels like it's something that you may have felt like you had to do, but you've been delaying doing it for whatever reason. And then like somebody has either come to you and said, okay, we're not doing this anymore. Or you finally decided to like, but I do feel like this is somebody else's actions, and I like more than anything else. For some of you guys that might be different, but for the most of you guys, I feel like this is something that came in to kind of push you back on your path, really, honestly. So, all right, now what is going on in the position of how you're feeling? The Hanged Man. That's fair. This is also Virgo energy. So it's just energy like feeling... Sorry, my dog's asleep on the couch. But you can kind of see her legs maybe right there. His little white legs. But with the Hangman, Virgo energy... So you're kind of feeling like you don't really know where to go and what to do. But that's okay, because just feel it out. Do what you're doing. Because... This Queen of Pentacles is on her way in, and you do also have an Ace of Cups that's coming in. Okay, and it's going to take over this Five of Pentacles feeling. Okay, and I also feel like with this King of Swords, like you're just kind of like go to work, go to do the thing, come home, or whatever it is. Like it's very like this kind of a thing. Excuse me. And then so you're just kind of chilling in Hangman mode, which is cool. Like, be with yourself, be in your energy, and take the time that you need, and you're going to be just fine. Now, in the position of how others see you is the King of Cups, which is somebody who has their emotions together, their shit together, and they're working through what it is that they need to work through so that they can be their very best selves, right? That's what the persona that you're putting off, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that that's exactly how you're feeling. I do feel like a lot of you guys are not feeling your best at all. But I do feel like you guys are definitely taking the time that you need to be in your emotions behind closed doors. Think things through, do what you do, like very mythological. Is it mythological? I can't think of words, but in this position here, so you've got a lot of wonderful, like your energy is, you're doing the best that you can. Now in the position of your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which I feel like is exactly what's coming in with this Queen of Pentacles. She's going to come in and offer something. You're wanting to have this offer come in with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys, like, financially are probably tired of what you're doing, whatever it is, like, however you make money. And so you're tired of it, or you're just like not making enough money to do and be where you want to be. Some of you like might be like going from paycheck to paycheck and like not having just enough to be able to do more. So, or you just, you know, whatever the circumstance may be, right? However that resonates to you, but you are waiting in your hopes and fears. Like, your hope is that you're hoping that an Ace of Pentacles comes through. It will, because we do have this Queen. Okay. It's something that, you know, what I need to say though too is the ball is in your court, Libra. Like, I know that like right now you're chilling with this Hangman, which is fine. And somebody will come to you. And I feel like there has been like a stagnancy in regards to what's gone on in the recent past in regards to like a possible offer even. But there's something like, if you haven't called someone, follow up with them. Do that. If you're waiting on something or someone to make a move or to communicate about something, follow up with them, because I feel like it's going to help them to feel like you are interested in the job or the opportunity or the situation or whatever it is that you are waiting on. And that can just give like an extra little push in that direction. Okay. Now your outcome card is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. Or Pentacles, oh my gosh. So what is the Seven of Pentacles? This is a Seven of Wands. I'm going to try to figure out what the Seven of Pentacles. I'm trying to remember what it looks like. I feel like it's the guy who's like building. Like he's like building, has his little pentacles, which makes sense as well. Keep doing whatever it is that you are doing. Put the effort into things. Like I said, reach out if you're waiting on a call from someone, if you're waiting on communication from someone else, especially in regards to like any kind of like financial abundance or anything like that. Reach out. I know that like, and I feel like there's a hesitancy to reach out. And I feel like a lot of that is because of the feeling left out in the cold in general kind of energy. And that might not even, I don't feel like it even has to do with what it is that you're trying to do. Definitely hang out in your power right now and with the Hanged Man energy. And don't push yourself to do anything that, you know, you're not ready to do. But definitely take the time, if you can, to just like make a call and say, hey, I'm interested in the job. I'm interested in the apartment. I'm interested in the house. I'm interested in the relationship, or whatever it is that you need to do. Because that gives you the ball back in their court. Because then you're saying, I'm interested in it. I haven't forgotten about this. I still would like this thing. And then just like whatever happens, when that comes in, it's going to bring in the sun energy, okay? When this offer comes in, that's what's going to like move you into a different path and bring the sun energy in and just completely like direct you in a different way and get you out of this kind of like energy, you know? With the Seven of Wands here, there is a bit of an energy of feeling like you have to like defend yourself, stick up for yourself, you know, things of that nature. And I feel like that might have to do with like whatever was going on in the past. For those of you guys who've been like dealing with like a previous partner, previous job, previous landlord, or like whatever the situation is, like you have to like defend yourself over something and say, hey, this is where I was going with the situation, etc., etc. So like, you just have to basically like defend your position in regards to a situation. I don't even, some of you guys might not even have to do that. You just kind of feel defensive because you've been like going through kind of this Five of Pentacles energy, and you're just like, damn it, I'm tired of being left out in the cold. Sort of a situation, and I'm moving on from this thing, and you like don't really want to do it. And you're kind of in Hangman, and like people might be like poking at you for one thing or another. And so you just kind of make me feel like a little bit defensive. Let's do a follow-up card, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Well, I do feel like, you know, better days are to come. And this is definitely a big deal for you guys. I do know that there is, I believe it's a lunar eclipse on November 9th. Don't quote me. But that might kind of help free up some of the shit that's going on. Let's go ahead and see for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Just kidding. I was like, I got the same card, but I didn't. It's very similar. Conflict and defending yourself. Okay, cool. I'm going to pull another follow-up card. Let's pull from the witches, and then I have some oracle. We'll pull from those as well. So show me what's going on with it, because I just feel like there's conflict and you have to defend yourself over something. So whatever that is. I feel like whatever it is for a lot of you guys is going to be like having to do with whatever you're moving on from. Like they might even try to communicate with you about something. Maybe even something stupid. Like, oh, you broke this tiny thing that like nobody even cares about. You know what I mean? Like some stupid thing. Whatever it is, I feel like is going to be petty. And I'm going to just give you guys the urge to like not even engage. Like they can do and say whatever the fuck they want. If somebody wants to try to come for you over stupid petty shit, like don't let them do it because you got enough going on. Stay in your hangman energy and wait for your ships to come in essentially, okay? Show me please a follow-up to the outcome for Libra, the 5 of of Wands and the 7 of Wands. I do feel like whoever this is does still have the Sun is here. You can see it. There's another Sun card at the outcome. Okay. So try not to feed into the energy of this, which Libras, I don't like conflict anyway, so that's cool. If you just like ignore this conflict when it comes, you'll get the Sun here. Okay. And you're going to get the Sun anyway because it's at the overall energy. But just like if somebody tries to say, oh, well, you owe me for this thing, and you're like probably not the best financially right now anyway because of what I'm saying on this spread. But, or if someone's like, oh, you broke this thing, or oh, you blah, 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 whatever the hell stupid thing they're going to try to say. Just A, don't respond if you can get away with it. B, if you broke a thing, just pay for the stupid thing and then just forget about it and don't like block them literally. Like if you have to do that, and just have your peace, like forget about that nonsense. If you can't block them, pay the thing. And then just like don't, if you have kids, say you have kids with somebody, you know, if you can give them what they want and just like don't even like say anything, just like Venmo it over, like here's the money, and then just leave it. And like, oh, I want more than this. Somebody's gonna want to like cause some strife, and I don't love that word, but like that's what came to mind in your life over, and that's probably somebody who like you put you in the 5 of Pentacles in the first place, but you have an Ace of Cups coming in, so like you've got good stuff coming in. Just like don't let them drag you back down into like that like kind of shitty energy, because you're gonna get the Sun and they can just stay miserable in their own existence, okay? Because they're just gonna try to get a rise out of you because they're like used to you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, they're used to you like jumping when they want you to, even though maybe you don't even want to be jumping for them. Like, oh, the kids need this thing. Oh, okay, I'll do it, even though like you're probably separated, or or like divorced or whatever even. Or, oh yeah, like I need you to go do this thing. Like they want stuff from you, but they don't give you anything in return, right? And you're done, right? So if they are coming for you with that information, like, oh, I want this thing, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm not doing this thing, I'll like say that like there's a thing like you owe, some of you guys might owe them like some kind of money for something stupid. Like it's like say that like a hairdryer broke on its own, and they're like, oh, the hairdryer is broken. Okay, cool, here's $30, go buy a new one. Don't even say here's it's just here you go, hairdryer in a Venmo. Don't even talk to them. The more you entertain the conversation, the more they're gonna try. And like Libras don't like conflict. I know that you guys don't. And you're going to get your sun energy, and you're going to be way in your power. You got an Ace of Cups, you got a Queen of Pentacles coming in. You're moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, that's just a headache. And it's going to, for some of you guys, whoever you're dealing with is going to keep coming and trying to, like, you might be even dealing with like a narcissist, like coming and like poking at you and like wanting something, and you like, take care of it. And okay, now I want this thing, and now I want to blah, blah, blah. Like, they don't want you to forget about them, but they don't want you in their life. It's kind of a weird it's a weird energy. So yeah, work on your heart chakra, work on your throat. If you need to communicate with them, you'll work on your throat chakra. You can communicate things, in a way that you will probably feel a little more beneficial to do so that way. But just try not to talk to them as much as possible, because they don't need it. Really, literally, if you can just Venmo them the money and just say, this is for, forget it. If they try to take money that they don't deserve from you, sorry, I didn't do that thing, and then block them. And if you can't, because you have kids with them or something like that, like, I didn't take it from you, and just don't entertain it, Just shut it down over and over again. Anytime they want to do it, just shut it down. Okay? I've been through, like, that kind of stuff with people, too, and it sucks. So let's pull some oracle cards really quick for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. You guys have really good stuff coming in. I feel like November 27th, 17th, 23rd, 29th are good days for you guys. But yeah, give yourself time. Rebirth is what we get straight away with the outcome card, okay? With the sun card, because there's a sun here. Sorry about my hair. It's soft and I gotta cut it. Show me what's going down. Clarify the sun card at the bottom of the deck, please. Please clarify it. Ancient healing wisdom. Like I said, work on your heart chakra, work on your throat chakra. Work on healing yourself, okay, in any way that you can. Don't overdo it, if I can explain that to you in a way. Don't, like, suffocate yourself. Give yourself the time that you need to heal without overwhelming, overexerting, whatever yourself, overdoing anything. Just, like, be gentle with yourself, okay? Now, show me one more oracle card for the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups for Libra for November. Okay, we got clouds shape-shifting. I mentioned this earlier, but it was the fog card, but this is one of the cards I was actually thinking about too, because see, there's clouds. So things will be parting out of the way, moving out of the way. Okay, and now let's clarify, please, the heart of the reading, the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Please clarify it for November for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Blessings are on their way, okay? Can't make this shit up, guys. So that is your reading, Libra. I hope you guys have a good one. Like, share, subscribe if the video resonates. And if not, then that's cool. I will see you guys again for your mid-November. I will also be recording all signs as well. And I will talk to you guys soon. I have to stand up, so sorry. The setup's nice, but it's also just requires let me move around. Bye, guys. Have a great one. Take care.